Hello, this is Yonmak Gurium. Finally, the Grandeur Hyundai Motor symbol has undergone a historic transformation ahead of its 40th anniversary. The new name is the new Grandeur. I told you that so many things are changing that it's hard to simply call it a facelift. Let's take a look at what has changed. From the first generation Grandeur in 1986, which symbolized success in Korea, to the 7th generation, Grandeur has been the standard for sedans in Korea. But this year, ahead of its 40th anniversary, Grandeur has completely reinvented itself. I said this is more than a facelift, it's like a completely new car. I really didn't expect it to change this much. Let's start by looking at the design. The front design features a longer hood and a shark nose shape, which are the highlights. The bezel-less, seamless horizon lamps have become even thinner and sharper. So the impression has become even younger, and the mesh-patterned radiator grille seems to create a strong presence. Especially the design of the headlamps, which can be called the core of the front design, features 6 LEDs arranged in a thin horizontal layout, adding a sense of sophistication. At the bottom, the aggressive skid plate design seems to complete the sporty feel, similar to the Sonata. The biggest change on the side is the side repeater. This design, which is offered by the premium brand Genesis, has now been applied to the Grandeur as well. By moving the turn signal that was previously on the side mirror to the front fender, it creates a sense of presence unique to large cars, as if the design is seamlessly connected from front to back. Thanks to this, the body looks much longer. It seems to boast an even sleeker sideline. Even from the side, the deeply recessed skid plate-like design creates a dynamic feel, and the wheel design looks like a high-performance propeller. It seems to give off an aggressive impression. The rear design has also changed. The most frequently pointed out issue by previous Grandeur owners was the location of the turn signals at the bottom of the bumper. It's finally been resolved. Integrating it into the rear combination lamp makes it look much cleaner. With the addition of the hidden turn signal lamp, it looks even more cohesive. It should have been like this from the beginning. The design of the lower part of the bumper has also been smoothed out. The changes in the exterior design, this seems enough for a facelift. The overall length has increased by 15mm compared to the previous model, bringing it to 5050mm. It's 35mm longer than its competitor, the K8. Once again, it has upheld its flagship status. A new color has also been added, called a Sternal Burgundy. They say it's a color inspired by the classic 57, and it's a shade that promises a luxurious depth. So, how has the interior changed? I've told you even before the launch that this is practically a full model change disguised as a facelift. Let me tell you why. Finally, PLEOS is complete. PLEOS first appeared in the Kia PV5, but it's fully realized in the Grandeur. It's built on the Android Automotive Operating System AAOS, and it's definitely faster than before. It responds intuitively. Simply put, it's changed to be like a smartphone. The size has increased to a whopping 17 inches. Until recently, most vehicles offered built-in infotainment systems. Are we going back to a floating display design? It offers a massive 17-inch size. Compared to the previous 12.3 inches, it's really gotten a lot bigger. I've mentioned that even just changing the display inside makes it look like a brand new car. With a 17-inch display, it would definitely look like a completely new vehicle, right? A relief is that as screens get bigger, you might worry, will the physical buttons disappear? That was a concern I had. The physical buttons that are used frequently have been kept just below the infotainment system. But here's the thing. If you look closely, you can tell where the air vents are, but you can't see the switch to control them, right? With the new PLEOS, there's now a screen that lets you control both the direction and amount of airflow at once. We'll see in a test drive whether this setup is inconvenient. Thanks to this new design, things have become much cleaner. The dashboard design has also changed completely. Also, with the introduction of the new PLEOS, the steering wheel design has changed completely as well. The design and areas of the ambient lighting, which make the interior feel more luxurious, have also changed. So when you get inside the new Grandeur, it will feel like a completely new car. Also, the door trim has changed. It now features a more luxurious design, as if the areas between the patterns have been pressed in. The design, including the pattern of the seats, has also completely changed. In fact, it's really changed a lot for what you'd expect from a facelift. So, are there any changes to the powertrain? The lineup remains the same as before, with a 2.5 gasoline, a 3.5 V6 engine, and a 1.6 turbo hybrid. You could say it's already a solid lineup. Would you say this is Hyundai's strategy to keep the price increase to a minimum? Lastly, the launch event for the new Grandeur will be held, and the pre-notification event will run until May 13th. This means the release will happen after that. On this channel, I'll make a test drive review and an underbody analysis video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll let you know through a video. If you want to receive the next video automatically without waiting, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Thank you.
If this was helpful, please give it a like. Subscribe and turn on notifications to get accurate new car information quickly. Thank you.